Hello, ladybugs and yellow jackets, foxgloves and snapdragons. Welcome to this Sunday's episode of Handmade Home Shopping here on Faye Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly. I am glad to be back with you guys today. We are now nearly halfway through the month and almost getting on towards solstice and or Yule, depending on which one you prefer to celebrate. We're in the middle of Hanukkah, as I understand it. So I actually had a latke the other day. I want to say first, please, everybody, like and subscribe and ring that bell. And if you want to get future notifications of the show, we do 3 shows here a week. And then for the holidays here coming up, we also have a couple of extra bonus shows that are going to be happening. And so that will get you the notifications of the shows. And those bonus shows that I am referring to, actually, I do want to invite everybody out there. You guys are welcome to come to these. There are going to be live streams, but we also have activities planned that you can sort of distance participate in that are more than just tuning in and watching a live stream. Here are the shows. The first one is virtual, and that is happening on the 19th, which is the Saturday just before winter solstice. And you can see here, there's a schedule of events. You guys are welcome to come. You can take your Elf on the Shelf photos, submit it to our contest. We do have some fun prizes for that. And then also you can participate still in the burning of the Yule log. And the sign up for that is there on the screen for you. It's also should also be in the low bar as well. It's the tiny URL / Yule 2020. The one going in the ticker is for our New Year event, which we are going to do on December 31st, starting at 11 p.m. And that is going to be a SnowBall drop. We want to be outside of the castle, so we are going to actually put a little pop-up outside of our own with our little COVID bubble that we have, so that we're safe, and we're going to decorate it. We're just going to live stream from outside. We are going to be doing reading memories for the first hour there right before we go. We're going to be reading memories from the memory jar. So if you would like to put a good memory, now I know it's hard because it's 2020 and that basically wrecked us all, but one good memory from 2020, you can just go to the link you see there in the ticker, which it's kind of funny. It spells Faney a little bit, but it's actually it's Faye NYE 2021. If you go there, then you can put a good memory into the memory jar. I will be writing those onto pieces of paper, putting them in a physical memory jar. We will be drawing them live on the show and reading them out loud all the way up until it's time to prepare our little toast, do the countdown, drop the ball. And this year we have a piñata ball that's stuffed with snowballs, plushy snowballs, and we're going to have a snowball fight. That is our plan. You know what they say, though, the best laid plans, right? So, but that's our plan. We're going to try. That's what we're going for. So if you guys are interested in tuning in for any of that, please do. We would love to have you out there in the audience. We like to be very interactive with our audience. So with all of that said, then I think we have today's sponsor. And let me just give a shout out to our sponsor really fast, is Manifest Magical Pendants. They've been a vendor here on the show before. Samantha is the artist behind the store, and Manifest Magical Pendants that are beautiful jewelry pieces that are skillfully crafted by Samantha herself. She hand sculpts a variety of clay and crystal pendants. They're beautiful, I can attest, which take their own unique forms around the gems with which she works. And she uses stones like lapis lazuli and quartz, tiger's eye, selenite, and a whole bunch more. She travels all around to get these stones, and her work is just really quite beautiful. The best place to find her is on Instagram. So just fly on over there and maybe give her a follow and check out her stuff. If you're interested in something, just shoot her a message on Instagram, and I am sure she will be happy to get back to you. And thank you so much for being a sponsor. And with that said, then today I bring us into our first guest on the show, Wild Riders Leather and Tack.
Hello.
Hello. So please, if you will, welcome to the show. Introduce yourself to our audience. Tell us who you are and what you make. A little bit about where you're from. Maybe give a shout out to any local peeps or anybody that you feel you'd like to do that to. I am fully approve of shout outs. So
Excellent. Well, my name is Sasha Wachorek, and my company is Wild Riders Leather and Tack. And I've been doing this leather working for about 10, 11 years now. And I kind of started with horse tack, horse leather. And it was something that I noticed the tack out there was kind of not quite as high quality. So I thought maybe I could try it myself. So that's kind of how it started. And I'm a nerd. I'm a geek. I'm all the things. I
and
love
a horsey person, I guess.
person. So I combined all that and did that for a while. And then I thought, why not kind of expand to all like LARPing and equipment that you might need, not just horse tack. So last year I really started to expand, went to a couple of fests, went to some conventions, or everything went well. And so far, hopefully next year will be the same way. So
Yeah, it's so fascinating though that this is where you started was in making horse tack because that seems like a really specialized place to have started to do that. So it's sort of like it feels like you went backwards. You started with a really, really hard thing, and then we're like, I'm gonna go do some more fun things now. But I guess the horse tack is fun for you, so it's all
well,
fun.
I grew up with horses, my first job was with horses at a riding stable, and so it was real natural to to start there, and then, like you said, go backwards. But before I keep going, though, you said shout out, and my mom and I have a running joke here. So I'll be like, "Hi, Mom, I'm on the YouTube." Because as we get nervous, I'm from Minnesota. As we get nervous, our accents start to thicken there. But
Yeah, Minnesota.
yeah,
I that is adorable, actually. I like that. So, well, all right, I'm gonna give the whole screen to you, but I'm not gonna be on mute in the background, so I'll be able to talk to you. And let me show us what you have and sell us some stuff.
awesome.
Here we go.
Okay. So I'm going to start actually with the horse tack. What I have available right now is I do have some brow bands available, but everything that I do with horse tack is more of custom made. So I do have something to show you as an example. And if you don't mind, I don't have one of my actual horses here today, but I do have Horace here, if you'd like to take a look.
I was like, you bring your horse in the house to do this? What?
No, not today.
Wait,
I
on other days?
have a tack model here who's okay with being inside and doesn't make a mess. So, but this is a brow band, and this would go over the brow right here. I like it because it's something that it's less expensive than getting a whole bridle. If you want to do like a fantasy setup with your horse, you can just get this brow band, and it really fancies everything up. Goes with your costume. If you're out at a show, or if you do a few different things. So that's becoming more and more popular. It's more of the fantasy style where we do different things and go to different shows. So for costume, and I don't know if you can see the engraving. I'll put Horace down here. There he goes. All right. But one of the styles that I like is this engraving here. I don't know if you can see it.
Close and still. If you rotate, you must do very, very, very slow.
Okay.
There we go. And yes, we can see that. It's beautiful. It's kind of floral looking.
Yes, exactly.
Yep.
With the engraving, I do like to add some color. It can be without it. So this is totally customizable and available online currently. So that is most of the horse stuff that I have available. Like I said, the rest is on request or custom. The next thing I have is a kind of your standard hip bag, or it could be a purse, or it could be anything, because we always need extra bags wherever we go. Always need lots of storage for things. So
Pockets.
this one has a magnet in the front. So it just knocks them shut. So that way you don't, like, if you have it on your side, you don't have to mess with the buckle. Especially,
Right.
you know, me, if you're riding, I don't have time to really unbuckle anything. But it's got plenty of room in here. I've got a couple of slots for credit cards. So it's just,
Nice.
you have the option.
Show that close up.
Oh, this one here?
How the back attaches. There we go.
Oh, so I have 2 buckles where you can either like put that onto your belt, or you can slide a piece of leather through and use it like more of a purse.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's really versatile. I mean, and then like you could tie this onto anything. Sometimes I take one down the trail, like I said. So
that is did you do the design on the leather work that's the center part there?
yes, yep.
Might I ask what it's based on?
It's just more of my style, my personal style is kind of a cross between fantasy, medieval, and a little bit of steampunk.
Yeah,
so
it's beautiful.
That's kind of my artistic style comes through that way. So it could probably cross over into a few different genres that way.
Hey, versatility is good.
Thank you. Okay, so I've got a few different colors here, and those are also on my Etsy site. And then one of the things I was working on, I am an avid coffee drinker.
Yay.
All night? No, hopefully not all night. But I came up with kind of a mason jar mug design. I know for a while the mason jars were really popular. But as you can see, it's got a really sturdy handle.
Yeah.
Work is laser cut or engraved, but I hand stain and I hand stitch everything. So
Tree of Life. Holy smokes. So that is cool. I like it.
Thank you.
Yes. I highly approve of the mason jar coffee mug. I like the fact that actually that it has a lid to be.
Oh yeah, I have 2 different lids available. So I have the one where you can use it like a hot coffee, and this is insulated on the inside with cotton batting and canvas that I sewed in there. So it does stay warmer or cooler.
Depending on which way you go with it.
Exactly. So, but if you feel like, going out with some friends or on a campfire, I also have a steel straw and an opening here.
Yeah, I love that black one that with that cool, is that a wolf? It looks like on the front, maybe?
Oh, yeah. This is don't fall, a Celtic horse or water kelpie.
A little closer. Oh, yeah, I know what a kelpie is.
Yeah.
Of course I do. I'm a fairy. This is cool. I like these. They're very unique and original.
Well, thank you. It's definitely the water kelpie, the water horse is kind of my unique style as well with the horses, and just the whole aspect of you got to kind of watch a kelpie. You can't just be friends. So
yeah.
So I'll put that one down. Next is, let's see. Oh, my patches. They're right here in front of me. I also make smaller things that you can kind of personalize your equipment. I've got, let's see if you can see that.
Oh, yeah, it looks kind of like a little coin of some sort, or a emblem.
Patch that you can, I had some holes burned in, so you could sew them onto maybe a shirt, maybe a hat. I've had that happen. I had a bag. So a lot of times those little coin bags, I like to personalize them by putting that on there. I've got the regular horse. I've got the Tree of Life.
Can I ask a couple quick questions about some of these things?
Sure.
So those coins you're showing us, I'm just going to bring us back together so, that you don't feel like you're talking to just a camera. Those coins that you're showing us, are you able to put somebody's personal logo, emblem, design on those and then maybe make them in bulk?
Absolutely.
That
is one of the ideas I had. I thought if I kind of show you some samples, maybe someone has their own unique idea. So,
well, they look like they would make such good favors, right? Because you could just maybe punch a hole right in the top of those, and then that you could just string it onto anything. You could put it onto your, a lot of people have the fair favors that they wear with all their pins or up on your hat. We have a question in the audience from Philip Booker, which is, do you craft sporrans?
I have before, and that's kind of similar to the design of the bag that I made. Absolutely. So
Cool.
I haven't done a super traditional sporran, but I have done them before. So
Presumably, if somebody were to at least though send you the visual idea of what they were sort of looking for, you could come up with a design off of that.
absolutely, yep. My former life
Process.
was a graphic designer, so it's
Oh,
kind of
well, that's handy.
I can do this.
And then the other question that I had, because I've never had anybody on the show that does horse tack, but
Yes.
of course in the RenFaire and fantasy realms, we have lots of horsey people because you have your knights that are all over, you know, doing the joust and other such horse shows. How do you go about sizing? Since you said your horse stuff is custom made, so if somebody in California, you know, wanted something for one of their horses, how do you size that to fit their horse? What's that process look like?
Well, there are a set of standard sizes first, that from pony all the way up to draft horse, and those
Okay.
have sets that, you know, sizes that are general. But I do really enjoy being able to have someone, you know, take a measuring tape like you would with garments, go measure around the throat, go measure around the nose, from one side of the bit to the other side of the bit, and then that way it'll fit that horse perfectly with room, one way or another, for another size horse. Say if you want to put it on someone else's horse. So
Nice. Oh, that is very fascinating and cool to know. I did not know any of that because I love horses, but I don't have horses. So,
oh, no, totally understandable. And if you're ever out this way, I do have a very nice horse, that you
oh.
can come out and take a look at. Well, they're all nice, but he's probably the most gentle. So
I had a crazy experience with a horse when I was really, really young, and that was it. Yeah, it was scary actually. So it's okay because I still love horses and I still will get on a horse and ride them. I don't even care because horseback riding is really fun. So, but I do know that some horses are a little more willful than others. That was my lesson learned.
well, I'm
So.
glad you still go out and ride though. That's good.
Yes, if whenever I can, I will. So I do like to do it. Well, so I have you here for the magic word, and I see you out there. Witch Kid, hello. I'm just saying hello to our people in our audience that are saying hi to me. But welcome to the show. And I see we have you for the magic word, and the magic word this week is dragon scale. We choose our magic words on Wednesdays, and so if you enter the magic word, if you order something here from Wild Riders Leather and you enter the magic word or tell her the magic word, let her know where you found us. Her know where you found her. There, that was a word salad. So, yes, but the magic word is dragon scale, and you will receive some manner of a free little bonus gift, surprise gift. And sometimes vendors want to show it, and sometimes they want to keep it as a surprise. What is your preference, madam?
I will definitely show you.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Okay, so I have leather pendants. Doesn't matter. I have a few different styles for you to choose from. But these pendants here, you can just put right around your neck. I've got a, can you see
There we
that?
go. A little more towards, I guess that would be, yes, that way, the way you're moving now. Keep going.
Keep going.
You have a light, it looks like, on that side, and it's kind of catching it, so which makes it visible.
There
Oh,
we
yeah,
go.
now I can see.
And this one is, I believe this one is the Celtic Wolf.
Oh,
So
what's the name of the Celtic wolf? Fenrir? No. Who?
it's one of them. That's a Nordic, yes. But it is more of a Nordic design, yes. Yeah,
That is cool.
say that, sorry. But
So
yes,
this is a wonderful piece.
thank you. So you have that one to choose from. If maybe you want more of a traditional, like I've got a, oops, let's put,
Looks like a stag, maybe?
yes, this is a stag. Oh, it's hard to, you're going to be on there straight, mister. There we
Yeah,
go.
I really
There.
like this.
So we have a stag, or if you want to do like a Celtic knot, and these are in various colors as well.
Oh, cool. So do people have kind of maybe their choice of color, or is it just going to be a surprise for them?
I do have, I'll tell them what choice of color is, but most of them are either going to be the traditional black or brown, but I
Okay.
have green and blue as well, and some red. So.
Well, thank you so much then for coming on the show this afternoon. That I love your work. It's super. We never had anything like it, so that was very fun and exciting. So yeah, with that said, everybody, her information is both in the ticker and in the low bar. You guys can come back to the show anytime afterwards. Remember, our magic word this week is dragon scale. And so we will bid you adieu and enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.
Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we are cruising right along here this afternoon. Yay, off to a good start. And after the show today, I get to put up my Christmas tree. So our next vendor is Faylander Studios. Do I see you down there? I do. Yay! Hi. Hello, Faye. I see your ear poking out.
Yeah.
I see your ear poking out. Well, welcome to the show, and please, if you will, introduce yourself to our audience. Tell us who you are and a little bit about you. What do you make? Where are you from? Shout out to your people.
Well, thank you so much for having me. My name is Alexis Burbank. I am a freelance artist living in Maine, and I run Faylander Studios.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I know.
Where
in Waterville, so central Maine. Yep.
So how far are you from Thomaston?
Probably an hour or two, I think. Maybe.
Not too far, I suppose.
Quizzing me on my Maine geography.
That's okay. I don't know either. So I like Maine, and it's a beautiful state. So anyway, go on. Back to you.
Yeah. So I specialize in leather masks, but I also do a lot of illustration work. I started off as drawing when I was a kid, and I knew that was what I wanted to do. So here I am today.
Indeed.
Yeah. So I guess to start off, I will show some of my holiday cards. They have been
let me see the screen really quick here.
Let's see. Super popular in my Etsy shop. I'm so happy that I decided to make them. I was shocked. This is a picture of the Mary Lou that I drew. And on the back, it has the legend. And I have some other ones. So the Mary Lou is like a Welsh inspired folklore and a Yule goat. I know next year I'm going to have to make a Yule cat and a Krampus. But so
I'm partial to Yule cat, but oh, look at the cool, like the envelope or a Yule log. It's kind of an envelope log because it has candles.
So you can tell I'm super inspired by folklore and a lot of kind of pagan inspired stuff as well. I've got some other card sets here that are inspired by the Sabbats, all the different nature festivals.
Beltane and yep.
So that's kind of been my quarantine project, is getting all these together and getting them out in my shop. I'm one of those people who's like never satisfied just settling for like doing one sort of craft. So I've got to do all kinds of different things.
So you did all the art that's on those cards, and then you've had them printed.
Yes, I have a local printer who prints them, and they do a fantastic job.
And then might I ask, what medium do you do the original art in?
Those particular ones were all gouache paint, but I do a lot of pen and ink work. So a couple of years ago, I started designing lunar calendars. This was my calendar for 2020. And then the one that I have up in the shop now for 2021, I did a crow design.
Yes. Those are cool.
Thank you. Yeah. Those have been a lot of fun.
Handy as well. Not all my calendars on the wall actually have a little moon thing on them. So
yeah, It's really handy
Yeah.
if you do a lot of work with that kind of stuff. So, and then I guess I will show you some of my stuff that probably is more geared towards some stuff like this, is my masks. So these I handcraft out of leather.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. I was kicking myself because I wanted to get more of my fantastical, like dragons and stuff like that together, but most of them are custom made at this point. You know, I just sell them right away. And I've probably made over a couple of hundred of these masks, you know. So I ship them all over the world.
I don't know what you have there, like all together in your hands, but we can take a look at your Instagram, where I know you've kind of got a body of work there. Look at that cool owl.
Yeah, that would be fantastic.
They're so intricate and detailed with the painting.
And the good thing about these is that leather is super light and it's really flexible, so it fits, you know, different people's face shapes really well. And yeah, so I do a lot of custom work.
What about if they have to be worn over glasses?
I know I've done some custom ones before where I have punched holes in the leather that you can put your glasses through. I definitely suggest. Yeah, I mean, if you have contacts, that's probably better, but I can do that.
I did not even know that was a thing, is wearing the glasses on the outside of the masks. That's kind of cool. Ooh, what's that?
It's one of those things. It's like you'd probably have to measure, you know, the width of your glasses, so I get it just right. But so these are the ones that I have, at least right now, that are left over from a show that I had. But like I said, I do custom orders. I've got lots of examples on my Etsy page of different designs that I've made, but I can do anything that anyone dreams up, pretty much. I've even done like a pterodactyl head, so you know, I can do all kinds of different things.
Okay, so this here is your Instagram, and I gave a little follow there at the top, and so
thank you.
Of course, I'm actually surprised I hadn't done that already, because I usually make a habit of going and trying to do that. So look at these.
Yeah, so that's one of my dragon masks.
This is just, and I love, you've got this twisty stuff going on, and the horn, kind of the horns. Look at this, and this is just so cool.
Thank you. And I have a very shimmery pigment, so I can do a lot of metallic colors and bling them out as much as you want. Like that one, I have all kinds of stones on it.
Yeah, I love it. These are just so beautiful. Ooh,
thank you. That's one of my cute pins.
I like this guy at the bottom because he kind of reminds me of like the "Oh no, Bill" ghost, like "Oh no." And then here's a close-up of those lunar calendars.
The calendars.
And so this is, you said pen and ink work. There's the cool owl that we just saw. Yes, this is amazing. Now, where is the best? Oh, I love that cardinal so much.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. So my mom, this is just like little insert here, but my mom recently sent me for my Bloom Day, sent me a box of gifts, and in it was, because I'm always asking her, like, save those flowers for me, save this, that for me, so I can do magically things with it. And in the box, she sent me a cardinal feather, because she has bird feeders in her backyard, and she lives there in Thomaston, and so it's a little remote where they're at. I guess, I mean, remote maybe is the wrong word, but they've got space, and
all of Maine is remote, so
yeah. I was like, well, I don't know if that's a good way to describe it, considering, but yeah, she got a cardinal feather, and I can't really sell that, but I can make myself, and I love the hummingbird too. I can make myself a whole quill pen, so
And that's such a cool find. I have never found a cardinal feather. I've seen plenty of them, like cardinals, but never found a feather. So that is a cool find.
These are just amazing. And so your Etsy store is the best place to contact you for buying, or is it your Instagram?
People can contact me on Instagram, but I usually get most of my contacts through Etsy. So that's definitely probably the best place.
Man, I like that blue jay too. Woo-wee. I'm loving all of these. I'm like, oh, these are so amazing. All these birds that I really like. Okay, so you are also participating in the magic word this week, which is dragon scale, you guys.
Yes.
Yes. And so did you want to keep your surprise a surprise, or would you like to show everybody?
So I've got two things. So if you order like a paper product, like a print or calendar, something like that, I'll throw in a card, just a surprise card. But if you order a mask, I will throw in a pair of these ears that I made.
What?
Yeah, they're made out of leather.
Yeah. I love it.
They're one of those things that's like I've been trying to perfect, so I haven't added into my store yet, but I would love to send some out to people to try.
Right? So. Get some prototype feedback there for sure, too.
Exactly.
All right. Well, with that said, then I will just remind everybody all your information, like all the other vendors, in the low bar and in the ticker, and so folks can find you before, during, after the show. Thank you so much for coming on this afternoon, and we will bid you a happy Sunday evening.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oop. Did not mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry. Okay. That brings us along to we're bumping right along today, and I'm having fun, and I'm also loving my lights that are behind me. So, Creepy Katie. So I see you down there, Creepy Katie? I sort of see you. Yes? Here we go. Hi, I see you now. I don't know if I can hear you, though. It sounds like maybe you might be on mute.
Wait. I don't think so.
I hear a sound now.
Okay.
Yay,
I mean, I can do interpretive dance if that would
help. You know what? That sounds hilarious and amazing. Please do interpretive dance, madam. Go. No.
I think I might have just conjured something, but that's okay.
I'm pretty sure that what I heard you say was, I can get you your magical supplies from here to the end of the world, and they will be divine.
Pretty much.
All right. Well, please, if you will, introduce yourself to our audience. Tell us who you are and where you're from, and give shout outs to your peoples, and then I'll give you the whole screen, and you can sell us some stuff.
Okie dokie then. Hi, I'm Katie from Creepy Katie's Curiousities, creator and purveyor of fine, creepy, and unusual jewelry. We got, I got a lot of stuff, honestly, that makes a lot of people uncomfortable, but, art's supposed to make you feel something, so hi there.
Yay, success for art.
Coming in from sunny San Diego, California.
Is it actually sunny down there right now?
It's absolutely frigid at about 60 degrees right now. I know the rest of the U.S. is saying, oh, I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, super bad. Oh, no, that was just something in my eye. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to give you the whole screen here, and let's see what you have for us today. If you want to bring things closer to the camera as you're showing them, just remember to hold them very still on the item to give the camera time to focus. And rotate slowly if you're showing things, turning them around.
All right, so we got a pan over here going for a lot of my stuff here. Like I said, my recent mania, as you can see from the bottom row there, has been glass eyes. Eyes is one of those things that people love them or they hate them. I'm working with all sorts of species, all sorts of styles.
I like the knives personally.
Well, you can pan up to those. Like I said, that was actually where I first got started here, because my dad's actually a knife and swordsmith. So what we're doing here, we're literally doing the same process we do for making our regular knives in the smithy, but in miniature. So all of these are German silver or sterling with usually imported hardwoods. I've been using a lot of Coco Bolo, a lot of Koa, things like that.
Cool.
And pretty much my deal is Halloween year round. You can see from my themes here.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one there is, my witch hat, my zombie candy corn,
That
coffin.
raining cloud. What is that raining cloud? Is it a pendant, like a necklace pendant?
Yes, I need to pull that one up.
Oh, cute. And so it dangles down like that.
Yep, it's a little storm cloud.
I love that. That's adorable.
I've also got one that's got a lightning bolt on it too, so you can have your choice of stormy weather or just rainy weather.
Right? Oh, and some planchettes up there.
I've got a couple different options on that one. If you pan over here, I've also got one. This is the full Oracle set. It's got crystal balls and my planchette.
That is cool.
And we got down here, to be in keeping with this current year, my plague doctor.
Indeed.
I said my death in bloom.
Boogie boogie.
Oh, shh, we're not allowed to say that. A certain mouse overlord will get very mad at us. That's the boogeyman. We leave it at that.
It was inspired by, yes.
Yes. I said also I'm making rings too, so we can take over here. We got that skull, and then we got more eyeballs.
So can I ask a question about those really quick? Those rings, can you make those in any size for people?
Of course, these are all made custom. These are actually antique doll eyes.
Okay, that's creepy and cool. That is really weird.
Like this one's got a full regular basil, a full shank on that. This one actually has really fun. You can see the spiderweb gallery wire on it.
Oh, there we go. Yes, I can.
Yeah, I got the spiderwebs on that. A lot of the basils around the eyes are the same way. I've got a lot of different options. Like I said, like these are my other stuff here. The one on the bottom here was actually a collab with a Canadian illustrator. The one that horned mask.
Yeah, I like it.
So a shout out to Mark Gagney from Mindmelt Studios. So got an anatomical heart. That one was a pain in the butt, let me tell you.
Yeah, well, then I would say that the heart is anatomically mislocated if that's where it's giving you a pain.
Well, you never know. Centaurs get really weirdly placed organs, so it's all good.
Oh boy. So can we see the little baby Audrey that you had there? I actually kind of have a collection of little man-eating plants, and that thing.
This one here is actually a cast of the original Jim Henson mold of the baby Audrey.
Oh man, I'm in love with it. It's adorable.
I can actually link you to the artist who is making them, after the show if you want.
Well, no, I mean, but like, I like them all. I want them all. I like yours. I like that one. You're holding.
Stick to the product line.
Yeah, I have so many. We can get so easily distracted on that.
Okay, let us not get too distracted then.
All right, so we got some of my earrings. We've got a lot of options there. I
like those black mushrooms.
Yeah, those are based on inky caps.
What do you mean inky caps? You mean amanitas?
No, amanitas are the ones you usually, when you're thinking of mushrooms like that, are the red ones with the white spots. Inky caps are actually they start out pure white, but then as they age, they go black, and then they look almost drippy around the edges. They're really cool.
Oh, wow. I have no idea what type of mushroom you were referring to now.
Because I'd Google it, you won't regret it.
Can I ask a question about these real quick? The earrings that we're looking at have I don't know what kind of a closure clasp you call that goes through.
Leaf backs, I find them to be a lot more secure, since a lot of these are dangly. I mean, there's nothing worse than having been at a RenFaire or at a club or something, and you've been dancing or doing stuff, and then you lose an earring and you're devastated. These kind of give you the peace of mind, because once you slip them into your piercing, you just clip the ear back, and they don't fall out. You can shake your head all you like, and they don't come off.
Are you able to change away from those if somebody wanted just a regular hook?
Yes. Of course.
Yes. Yeah. The reason I ask is because yes, you are right. Everything you said is super awesome. But I personally have to make the choice between, do I want to have my nails and not be able to have the security of things like that? Because it's so hard for me to do that. So I have to risk it. but if I want to get them in my ear and wear them, I have to have to.
These ones aren't hard at all because they're spring loaded. So all you have to do is just, you put it in your earring and then you just flip it. That's it. There's
Yeah,
nothing hard about it.
that's cool. That I could probably do then.
Yeah, you
Those are
literally just open them and flick them. I mean, here, I show you here on this witch one. So it just opens up like that and then pop. That's it.
That's super easy. Even I can do that. Oh.
Yeah. No worrying about wrecking your nails, I promise.
And then I do get to not worry about my, because earrings falling out actually does happen to me. They get caught in my clothing actually a lot. And then then it pulls, oh, look at your like noose earrings. What?
Yeah, these are one of my new line. Actually, the original design was one of my older ones. These are actually 4 strands of 24 gauge sterling silver that have been hand twisted, knotted, and then soldered in 3 spots. These are about as solid as you can get. They're super lightweight, super easy to wear.
You are not joking around.
This great big guy here. This is an antique ram eye. I call this one Black Phillip. This thing is probably easily 70 to 80 years old. I actually just set it yesterday.
Is so cool. I love that your eyes are, like antique dolls or antique taxidermy things or what, I don't know. That's cool. It somehow makes them have more afterlife.
More history and a little bit, they're more interesting. Like this is one of my absolute favorites. This one right here. This one you can definitely tell it's hand painted. This is a waterbuck eye.
What's a waterbuck?
It's a type of African hoofstock. It's it's like an antelope, but you can see the individual brush strokes in this one because it's hand painted. It's really old. You can't get them like this anymore.
It's cool looking.
There's a really wonderful feel and just kind of weight you get to these older pieces. They're really wonderful.
And then I know we were moving towards something else there after those earrings. Oh yeah, that Eye of Sauron or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That actually, zoom in on that one. It actually, that is a solid brass and copper piece. The eye itself, I actually picked up from another artist at the Long Beach Pirate Invasion. She hand painted that. She sells dragon eyes.
Oh, cool.
And my dad, for some reason, seemed to think that absolutely no one was going to understand what it was.
No, I'm pretty sure everyone understands what it is.
Yeah, I got that flame. The basil on it is a brass flames. It's really cool. I got that from a independent maker and supplier from Arizona. He makes really beautiful gallery wire. I use a lot of his stuff in my work.
And then what's this one here?
That is a very big labradorite. If you actually take a look, if you pan on that, the basil itself is actually imprinted into the basil band. It's crescent moons and stars, a kind of a celestial theme there.
Camera is not liking. There we go, right there. Oh yeah, now I can see totally. That's great.
I do a lot of kind of moon and kind of space themes. Like you scan up above there. One of my other pieces there. It's a multi-metal piece there of Saturn with some little crystal comets.
Yes, I like these ones with all the danglies because I guess when I imagine what they would look like on your décolletage, I guess I find
antique.
It's what?
It's antique Austrian crystal for the little asteroids that are orbiting it. So they are an absolutely beautiful. It's hard to catch on camera, but they've got the most beautiful rainbow shine of just, you don't kind of get that quality anymore from modern stuff.
Right. I love it. You have such beautiful stuff. And it's fun. And I don't know. It's just like fun and like has its crazy history and everything. Oh, hello. I see Rocky Horror there in the background. Frankenfurter.
Yeah, he is a painting I picked up from another artist out here, custom. He is absolutely huge. He's almost as big as my door.
Oh my God. That is pretty huge. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I also have you down as well for the magic word. And so would you like to show your thing or do you want to keep your surprise item a surprise?
Oh, no. You'll just be waiting in anticipation.
That was good. Oh, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. And I hope that you have a great holiday season and many sales your way and the rest of good Sunday. So
you too, Lolly. And thank you for having me on again.
Absolutely. Bye-bye. And with that said, we are on to our last vendor, of the day. Huzzah, but also kind of not huzzah because I'm sad and I don't want the shopping to end. I just want it to keep going. So I like doing all of the shopping. So hello, how are you doing this? Oh wait, say a word. I didn't hear.
Can you hear
Oh
me?
yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Fantastic. I was trying to be
For a
extra
second, I
quiet so
thought
I
I
could
couldn't.
forget to mute it and unmute it.
Yeah. For a second, I thought I couldn't, but I think it's just because you waved silently. Yes. Well, Box of Rain. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to our show this afternoon. Thank you so much for being here with us. And if you will, please say hello to everybody out there. Tell us who you are, what you make, where you're from, your shout outs to the people you would like to give them to.
Fantastic. I am coming from Ohio, and I am Box of Rain. I have magical goods and upcycled treasures. My wide array of, well, you can kind of see them. I'll kind of bring stuff closer to you. I like doing candles. I like doing books. I'm working on some new ones right now. Let's bring these in. This one is a lemon inspiration journal. Yes.
I love junk journals.
I do too. I start making one, and as soon as I'm like not even done with another one, I've got an idea for the next one. And
can you hold them for just a few seconds longer in front of the camera?
Yeah. I am so sorry. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
We're coming in with this one.
There we go.
There is that.
And I like the little dancing skeleton up top.
And every page is just filled with stamps and pockets and plenty of writing space so you can make it your own and all that fantastic stuff.
I love it. I was just going to say, go ahead with whatever you have.
I keep stopping because I don't want to miss anything. That's my favorite part, I got to say, is seeing all the other vendors and the artists and the entrepreneurs and seeing all the stuff that I want to go get. So I'm super excited to see everybody's stuff tonight.
Well, one of the things I do is bookbind myself, and I love bookbinding. I love paper arts, but it does not even remotely prevent me from buying everybody else's books because I see
because then you find stuff that you want to add to. Yes. It's such an addicting hobby.
And everybody else's work is still, it's always unique. You know, it doesn't matter.
Yes, and nothing ever comes out the same, and it's just so much fun. So much fun.
What have we here in your hand?
Oh, yeah, I just like to promote that, self-care is the magic that everybody should be doing. So don't forget, ladies, self-care, self-love, self-healing.
I think you need to switch sides. I think, yes, because the light is...
Yeah, I am just
let's see that. So
I am so unprepared for tonight. Here we go. There we go. We'll just do it this way. Yes.
There we go.
Petition candles, so you can write and carve everything you need on the back and take a moment for yourself.
Yes. How long do those burn, might I ask? Do you know what their burn time is?
Honestly, these ones are really large, so they burn for quite some time. 3 + 4 hours.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Sometimes, yes, and it's sometimes it's nice to have that longness. Sometimes you want something small so you can get it done quickly. Sometimes nobody's got time for that.
Magic on the run.
Exactly. So yeah, I've got candles of all sizes. We've got smudge sticks here.
Can we have those a little closer?
Yes. Oh, there we go.
And what are these made out of? Those are pretty.
They are all different. This one is rose and sage.
Look how you wrap those.
Yes,
nice.
And this one is rosemary, sage, and rose. And this one is for Yule. It's got some pine in it as well. Fun stuff. And Yule candles. And this year I kind of snagged these for my own tree here. I've got some different ornaments for all different kinds of tastes and however you may celebrate. I've got some for Yule, winter solstice. This one's a Yule log. That one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
With all those little fun bells and glitters.
We do the tradition where everybody gets a new ornament every year.
Yes, I love doing that. Our tradition is we've got the Christmas pickle that I hide on the tree, and my kids literally fight over who gets to go grab it and who gets the special prize, which is usually something really stupid like candy or like a $5 gift certificate, and they just go crazy for it. It's all about the family fun, right?
Right. I wonder how the Christmas pickle came to be a thing.
You know what? I decided I'm gonna make that my new thing because my kids kept asking me, where does that come from? I said, I don't know. It's a thing. So we looked it up and we found the story, and really nobody knows. It just kind of came into existence. But then we started finding all these other ones of like Christmas spider and the Yule cat, and
well, the Yule cat is from Iceland. That is
like, I just love other traditions for. It's just so fun, so fun.
Yes,
it's gonna be our new thing.
Yeah, we are doing a Yule cat sock exchange this year.
I saw that.
I sent out everybody's partners just a couple days ago. So, and I'm very excited to go out and buy some crazy socks to send off to somebody.
Oh, it's just so fun. So much fun.
All right, what else do we have here?
Yeah, I've got lots of ingredients, any kind of spell up that you would need ingredients for. I've got, for every intention, I've got you covered. I've got, these are offering vials that come with little trinkets inside and ingredients for each one. These are part of the ingredients. Like this one is obviously red for romance, but we've got every other intention.
This one have fragrance in them.
They kind of do, just from the herbs that are in them. So they kind of each smell a little bit different. Like this one's got like a lot of lavender in it, so you're obviously going to pick that up. This one's got sage and lavender in it. So
and what about your candles? Are they scented candles?
They are unscented candles, but they are dressed with herbs and oils and all kinds of ingredients. So they take on those scents.
Those are very pretty.
Like this one is very cinnamony, allspice, and it's got some pine on the side.
And these ones
are my favorite. I like giving these as gifts to other people. It actually comes in a set of 4. You can get a small or a large. But it's like a home blessing that you plant it in the 4 corners of your property or keep it in the corners of your house. And they are just individual home protection. So I always love giving those as gifts. It's a nice little housewarming gift. And I just got to say,
perfect for stockings too, it looks like.
Yes. Times have been tough this year. So like literally, I'm so excited to be done with this just so that I could go look at everybody else's shops that I saw tonight. So I have literally cut down prices. I'm doing free shipping right now because just everybody likes the gift of giving. So I like to make that accessible for everybody. So please come take advantage of that.
Well, all right then. So we are basically right exactly on time. It's 4:54. So is there anything else you would like to show us before we
just magic word? You will get a bucket candle of your choice. Just let me know. It's kind of getting late for Yule, so if you want something different, you just let me know. And the choice.
Can you hold it close? Can I see the little bucket candle?
Oh yeah, I do. I love doing these. I always do this. That one is for Yule.
That's super cute.
It's got the same insides, just like a big candle. It's just a small little mini version.
Aw, I like the bucket. The bucket is particularly cute. Well, I will have to actually change and put the little mushroom next to you after the show. I didn't have that. For some reason,
that's
I thought
okay. That's okay. But now we know.
Yes. Okay, well, with all of that said, everybody out there, all of the information for the vendors you've seen today is in the low bar, has been going in the tickers. Please hit the like and subscribe button for us, if you will. We actually have quite a few things that are coming up here, and so I just want to give our little end of show plugs for those things. We are having on the 19th, I'm going to pull it up here for you guys so you can see. On the 19th, we're having our virtual event, and that is going to start at 6 p.m. And we're just going to be doing a series of online activities. We're having an Elf on the Shelf photo contest. So if you want to do crazy things to your Elf on the Shelf and submit a photo, we do have prizes for that. We're doing a live Yule log burning, and you can still put your excuse me, you could put anything that you would like to, your thoughts and whatnot that you would like to banish and be done with for the year into the Yule log. We're still accepting for that. Links for these things are in the low bar. And then, of course, on the 31st, we're doing our SnowBall drop. Very excited for that. We're basically collecting from everybody one good memory that you had of this year. We're going to put it into a memory jar. And as we lead into from 11 p.m. to midnight, we're going to pull the memories one by one and try to end the dumpster fire that was 2020 and ring in the new year at the same time on a positive note, right? So you just don't want to go out sour. So we're gonna make it good, and I'm looking forward to doing that. You guys are all invited to join those. Thank you so much for tuning into Handmade Home Shopping. Please remember, leave your reviews and everything for these vendors. It really does help everybody out. And with that said, today is Sunday. Our next show will be Wednesday for Faye News. This week's magic word is dragon scale, and our giveaway item actually from our Wednesday vendor, if you go and you comment on this last one's dragon scale on our live stream from Wednesday, it is a dagger in a handmade leather sheath of your color. So yes, your choice of colors. So that is everything I've got. Thank you so much. See you guys all hopefully on Wednesday, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. I now go to put up my tree. Bye-bye.